Hey y'all, it's Mike here, Empty Nest Roadshow. Want to pop on here really quick and share a very cool experience that we had today. Now, we are not people who plan our entire trips and all of our stops around all of the overblown, overpriced tourist traps that sprinkled all over this country everywhere you go. What I am a sucker for, however, are the places that you can still go to, you can visit, you can stay at, you can eat at, that are well known or famous because they were from or used in a movie or a TV show or something. I don't know why, I just think it's cool. These places you routinely see, on the big screen or small screen, that you just sort of get into your head that it's just this made up place, to actually be able to walk into it in real life. I don't know, just think it's cool. So today we got to have one of those experiences. And the best part was, it wasn't even planned. So the place that we currently are stopped at was literally just a place to stop between where we were and where we're going. Had no idea that 15 minutes away was one of these cool movie type places. So today we took off to have lunch. Drove about 15 minutes away and had probably the best country fried steak I've ever had, and a mason jar full of arguably the best glass of sweet tea in the history of mankind. I will argue with anybody. And of course, some fried green tomatoes at, of course, the Whistle Stop Cafe. For those of you that don't know, the Whistle Stop Cafe and the tiny little town and streets around it are where huge majority of the scenes from the 1991 Universal Pictures movie, Fried Green Tomatoes. Now, for those of you that have maybe not ever seen the movie, highly recommend it. Use one of the many services available, go find it, watch it. For you fellas out there, I know when it first came out, it kind of got labeled as a chick flick, but I've had to sit through my share of chick flicks, and I wouldn't really put it there. I know that typically anytime a movie, the main characters are women, it just kind of gets labeled that way, but go watch it, it's a good movie. So, a couple weeks ago, we made our way to Chippewa Square in Savannah, Georgia, downtown Savannah, which, again, if you don't know, that is where the famous park bench from the Forrest Gump movie was. So we went there to see that, and it lacked a little of the luster. Again, if you don't know, that park bench has long since been removed. All of the landscaping and stuff has changed, so it didn't quite really do it. This place, though, amazing. We sat out on the little front porch while we waited for them to call our name. Once they called us, as soon as you walk in that door, it's like you walked right into your TV screen. It was amazing. Everything about the inside of that place is exactly like it was in the movie. We sat at the same counter that looks exactly the same as it did in that movie. It was like transporting literally into a movie. It was wild. The term Southern hospitality, I think it all originates inside this tiny little cafe. In the now going on 3 years that we've been traveling, we have eaten at way more than our fair share of restaurants. Everything from chicken nuggets at a fast food restaurant to meals at restaurants that had Michelin star ratings. And I'm here to tell you, not one of them did we get the kind of service that we got at this tiny little cafe in this tiny little town. Up until they gave me a bill, I never once felt like I was being served at a restaurant. Literally felt like I had just stopped at a long lost friend's house somewhere in the South. So if you're ever within a half an hour of Juliet, Georgia, make a trip. It's very cool. Even if you couldn't care less about the movie or the fact that there was a movie film there, everything about this tiny little cafe is just cool. So give it a try. It's only literally like 15 minutes off of 75, which is major north-south, thoroughfare that takes you clear all the way up in the Midwest, all the way down into Florida. So it's heavily traveled. But yeah, check it out. You will not be disappointed. So, peace out, y'all. Keep on flying.